more enjoyable experience. Oh, look at Hanako.
Aw.
She's a cutie.
Oh, look at her. Welcome back.
Hi.
We're chilling out with our favorite girl, Yuko.
Yeah. Let's bring Miki in.
I don't know if she's anyone's favorite. I'm sure she is. I'm sorry if she's your favorite.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm sure there are people who want a route for her. I think that's something I can't really help you with. Sorry.
It's fine. I think being able to talk with you helped me get things sorted out a bit better in my head. So thank you anyway. She nods and...
Oh no, I'm in the friend zone.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
I even told him I was single.
She nods and smiles sweetly. Yuko is a nice girl, so it's a shame she's so highly strung so often.
Yeah, I don't want any of that business.
Yeah, because Hanako is a loose cannon.
Yeah, she's totally mellow.
The school bell ringing out startles us both.
Ah, I was supposed to be back before the bell.
Oh no, she's gonna go in and there's like 50 students walking around the library.
You've ruined everything.
Oops. She jumps off the bench and almost races off without a second word, but turns on her heel as she remembers she was talking to me just now.
I'll see you later, Hisao. Cheer up, okay?
I'll try to. Thanks, Yuko. Finger gun. Pew pew. With a quick bow, Yuko takes her leave and begins her rush to the library. Her flight catches the curious eye of a few passing students. Holy shit, she's flying! Who are unenthusiastically trudging back to their classes after their fun.
That's why she wears that giant moo-moo, so she can fly.
So, reluctantly standing from the bench, I dust myself off and join...
Try again. No.
Even while I walk through the gardens back to the main building, the thought of the letter in my bag doesn't stray far from my mind. Yeah, you know who's gonna find that, right?
Yeah. Just eat it. I told you, just eat it.
Throw it in the... I mean, throw it away.
No, eat it.
Burn it.
They'll find it in the garbage. Someone will find it in the garbage and give it to her.
Yeah.
If you eat it, then you should give you a choice. I eat the letter. No one's gonna find it.
Oh, Jesus, where am I? I woke up in the streets
my
of
God.
New York. The feeling of walking through the streets is one of very deep nostalgia. While Yamaku may be like the... Yes, we get it!
It's different here.
The reverse of where I've lived in the past, the city at night is amazingly familiar. My eyes are moving constantly from the bright electronic screens glowing high in the night sky, to the street lamps piercing the darkness with their light, to the businessmen enjoying themselves after work, and the busily talking couples on dates.
What are you doing here? Oh, this is... You're meeting up with Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go sing karaoke, I'm assuming.
That's weird.
Even if I mean, that's my guess.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't want to, I can't help soaking in every aspect of the city. Like a sponge. I savor its familiarity like a sweet candy sitting on my tongue.
Getting kind of creepy there.
It is. Lily is walking to my left with her cane, swaying to and fro, holding on to her sister's arm for guidance while talking to her. Compared to traveling by taxi or bus, being driven by Akira in her rather nice car was a much more enjoyable experience. Oh, look at Hanako.
Aww.
She's a cutie.
Oh, look at her.
Maybe not for the person on my right, though. While Lily was used to her sister's driving style, and I quite liked a bit of excitement, Hanako was holding very tightly to the door for most of the trip.
Everything looks so pretty at night.
Hanako quickly looks down yet again as she accidentally catches someone's gaze. Yeah, it does.
What the fuck was that?
My answer isn't very thoughtful, since I'm distracted by so many thoughts that I find it hard to keep up on small talk. One of those distractions, a sight from the city lights, is how Hanako looks.
Yeah!
This is the first time I've seen her in something other than her school uniform or her pajamas. It gives me pause when I first saw her outfit when we met up at the school gate. Considering how much her head is lowered when people walk near us, I imagine that the hat she wears is more than a fashion statement. While Initially, I was wary of Lily's plan to take us out into the city. When night fell, it became obvious she had thought about this. Not many people have paid Hanako much heed, since the darkness hides her scarring well. So, we're in the city.
Very good.
Let's go into how it differs from Yamaku again. Yeah. Any ideas on what to do?
Drink.
Akira beams a smile. Something tells me that she's the one who is making this particular decision, even if her sister may have proposed the outing in the first place. You'll see. Just follow us. I nod and try my best to stifle a grimace. After what happened during Hanako's birthday party, I don't trust Akira's judgment all that much.
Whatever. Everything was fine. Don't be an asshole.
We keep walking, and I notice that we're passing more and more cafes, restaurants, and other eateries. Every once in a while, a drunken man in a suit comes out of a bar, usually being supported by another, but for the most part, the customers around this part of the city look young and fashionable. So are we out past your curfew?
I don't know. Like, how late is curfew there?
Yeah, I know. Midnight, maybe?
Yeah.
Different kinds of music come and go as we pass by each business. The discord created by the overlaps should be grating, but it reminds me so strongly of the times I spent in the city with my old friends that I don't mind.
Nobody cares about your past.
The city.
The city.
Hanako and I have started to drift a little apart from Lily and Akira. That comes to a stop when I hear a soft thud from beside me.
She passed out.
Sorry. By the time she rights herself from her apologetic bow, the middle-aged businessman she bumped into... Oh, we're going to get into a fight.
Oh, no.
Walking away after mumbling a half-hearted apology.
You're going to get punched in the chest.
Hanako looks a little put off by the experience. Does it look off-putting, Hisao? And as she quickly skips ahead to match my pace, I notice her head hanging low once more. What, did you leave her behind?
Yeah, sucks for you.
Runs into someone and you just keep walking. She probably bumped into him because she was looking downward and not where she was going, like she should.
Idiot.
I stepped to the side a little and put one hand on her far shoulder, drawing her closer.
Well, that's presumptuous of you. Hisao?
It's okay, you can walk closer to me if you want. Hanako hesitates, but eventually nods in assent. After a couple of times when I thought we had arrived at Akira's destination, we reached our target. But now we're below the elevated walkways and past the most garish and brightly lit places.
Brings you to like a cracked inn.
I'm a bit surprised. The average age of those around us is distinctly older, and the smell of cigarette smoke is pretty thick. The area is far from seedy, though. It's a little amusing to see Lily's reaction to the smell of the smoke. That's hilarious. While it's masked by the low talking of those around us, jazz music can be heard emanating from inside. Looking up to the dimly lit sign, it becomes obvious why.
Yep. Oh, no, jazz club. I thought it was going to say karaoke.
Yeah. A jazz club. Ugh.
This is lame.
I have to admit, this isn't what I expected. Lily gives an amused snort and a smile.
Somehow I feel like I should have known it, Akira.
As we talk outside, I notice more and more odd, sideways glances directed our way. People awkwardly catch themselves staring and look away. But that just makes it more obvious. I had noticed this occasionally when we were walking, but it's more pronounced now. Never experienced anything like that in my life. An average-looking Japanese teenage guy, just a little taller than normal, isn't the type to draw attention without making an effort.
Except from every girl around you.
Hey, come on. Just because you're teenagers doesn't mean you can't have a taste, right?
I'll have a taste.
Well, I don't really mind the music, if that's what you mean.
Jazz is stupid. Just play the right notes.
That's one of the weirdest statements I've ever heard.
I don't mind it either.
She's only just managing to force the words out. It contrasts heavily to when we're alone in Yamaku, and it disappoints me a little that she's so highly strung for what's supposed to be a good time out on the town. Yeah, lighten up. God, why don't you drink again? It's hard to read Hanako's face as she keeps looking downwards. It's little wonder if she's doesn't often come out into the city because of this. It makes me a little thankful that my own scarring is easily hidden.
Yeah, I'm not a freak like her.
Not outwards like hers.
Yeah.
Ugh. Lily has a similar way of attracting people's gazes, but the reason for it is clearly different. She hardly looks like a native, and the same could be said for her sister. That much is far more noticeable than her blindness from a distance.
Plus, she's super hot.
Yeah, she may not be able to see this for herself.
Why not?
But I have little doubt. I don't know. You gotta reiterate every time. But I have little doubt she can hear the odd whispered phrase from people who think they're out of earshot.
Need to mod this game so every time he says Lily, it goes, Lily, she's blind. And then continues on.
It's a new drinking game. Take a shot every time he reiterates their problems.
Oh my god, we'd be trashed by like episode 2.
Hanako's scarring draws all sorts of gazes from everyone, but not as much as Lily with her cane because she's blind. Be that as it may, she doesn't seem to show any sign of either annoyance or pleasure at the attention. Akira's still as confident as ever, though, flashing a smile. She strides in with Lily by her side. And the two of us follow behind. I'm just falling asleep from all this
bitch.
Jazz music. I had expected my eyes to need adjusting to the light inside, but it's not much brighter than outside. The music we'd heard is clearer now, mixed in with the sound of glasses moving on the tables and counter, and the husky chatter of the patrons. Looking to my right reveals the music's source, a jazz group playing jazz music behind
in a
some
jazz
tables.
club.
The patrons seem to be mostly men, and though there's a handful of women, nobody looks under 30, aside from us, of course.
Oh god. All the girls are gonna get hit on.
Yeah. It feels a little like where you've stepped into the 1920s, and the atmosphere is quite agreeable. I'm not completely comfortable, simply because of my age, but were I older, I would probably feel quite at home. The 1920s?
Yeah.
Hanako seems a bit more relaxed now, probably due to nobody looking at her. Everyone's staring at Lily, who's far superior.
They're trying to figure out if that's a lesbian couple or...
Yeah. Everyone's talking between themselves, drinking, or watching the band. Whoa, everyone disappears. Kira casually takes a seat at the counter without even glancing around. She's probably come here before. Lily retracts her cane, feeling out the bar stool and the edge of the counter before taking a seat beside her sister. The bartender takes a brief break from polishing a glass to watch her before putting it down and coming over.
Good evening, ladies. What'll it be? See?
Just a scotch, thanks, Lily.
May I have a glass of champ?
Black-suited elbow hits her side sharply.
Orange juice, please. No problem. Coming right up.
Not gonna card her. It's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Bartender starts to pour their drinks.
Well, that's why she changed it to orange juice.
A couple of... Yeah, Akira, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, Akira's obviously old enough.
A couple of...
She's in a suit.
Yeah. She's a business lady.
Yeah.
Before Akira suddenly remembers that Hanako and I are indeed here and turns around to us.
Can I get a couple Happy Meals?
You two want anything, or are you just going to stand there? Your face is hanging out. Hanako seems to be getting a bit restless. No matter where we're going to seat ourselves, there's going to be people right next to her, and I don't think she looks convincingly older than 20, unlike Lily.
Who's way hotter. And blind.
If you can't see that by now, then I don't know what... Looking around, there's a games section to our right. A couple of billiards tables can be seen in the corner, and nobody's using them either. I glance to Hanako, about to ask her if she'd like to play, but she's already looking longingly in the same direction. I did not expect this to take this kind of turn.
Yeah, it's
drinking with her and going to
a bar, a jazz club, and playing pool.
Yeah, I did not think of that kind of playthrough with her at all.
No.
Maybe it says something that we can't that we can just get by with so few words nowadays. We'll go play pool over there.
I don't want to.
He is presumptuous. Akira leans back to see past me before shrugging and sitting back up.
It seems you'll have to put up with only me for company. How unfortunate. I brought you out here and you're gonna bail? Rude!
Have fun, you two. We turn and set off for the abandoned corner, with Hanako taking the lead. The prospect of a nice quiet game away from everyone makes her walk noticeably faster. Her eyes stay firmly fixed on her prize.
Mine on hers.
Me. We're gonna do it on this pool table.
Yeah!
The table's full size and well lit despite the surrounding darkness. Thanks to the bright overhead lights, a huge painting of something. That's what I'm trying to look at.
Has Rin been here?
Covers the wall.
Like a butterfly?
I don't even see any. Like, that just looks like a bunch of nonsense to
Yeah,
me.
someone just smeared shit on the wall.
Yeah, that's... It's blood.
Yeah.
There aren't many people milling around this corner of the club, and I can see Hanako becoming a little less tense as a result.
Alright, we're gonna fucking kick some ass at pool.
Yeah. This is very weird.
Yeah.
I mean, not weird, but just not what I
yeah,
expected
it's
with
going down a
Hanako.
path I wasn't planning on. Also, we haven't had any sex yet.
Yeah. So that's a shame.
Maybe after this. Because she'll be sober. Yeah!
Yay!
Consent. People.
You
Consent.
need it.